Now that my time has come and gone, I have a few things left to say. First of all, you will never be alone. I am with you in your heart always. I am so sorry that I had to go. Please keep my memory strong. Always give when you can give. Continue on with my song. Whenever you can hug someone, make sure to hold them long. Always try and do what's right. Avoid things that are wrong. Don't forget charity starts at home. Always take care of those around you. I know you can feel me in the sunshine and in the breeze that surrounds you. I tried my very best and I gave it my all, but it was just my time to go home. I received that final call. I will see you all again. But until that glorious day, I love you all so very much. Live your lives in the fullest of ways. Guys, it's a very stormy May 25th. It's a Sunday. Did you miss me? Something that I wrote a couple of days ago that's going to go in the pamphlet at my dad's funeral. For you guys that don't know, I did lose my father Tuesday on May 20th, which also happened to be my daughter's 8th birthday. So it was just, that's really personal to me. Anything that I write is very personal to me, but that is something that's going in there. I'm probably going to end up trying to write something else for him and reading it there at his funeral, which will be Tuesday. For any of you that have lost your parents, especially both of them, God, it sucks, huh? I do love you guys. For the people in the Try Truth group and just my family and everybody that's, told me that they're there for me and stuff like that, I totally believe you guys. I feel the love and I really appreciate it. So, with all that being said, I am here to show you, you remember this? The Heavy Link. It is, it's a 3.2 millimeter, 26-inch Heavy Link. Does that look like 26 inches anymore, guys? 18 karat, 41.6 grams. So I shout out Mitchell Jewelers, who is just, it's where I got my engagement ring from. It's where I've got my wedding rings from. I've done a lot of business with them. I love them. Shout out Randy, Brandy, Chris, all of you guys. My wife took two things. My dad had given me, it was right after my birthday. My birthday was May 9th. But the last time I saw him was not Friday, but last Friday. So like 9 days ago. And I showed up and he gave me a check to buy a brand new computer because mine crashed. So I got an awesome new computer that when I look at it, I will always think of my dad, and hopefully it lasts for a very, very long time. But he also gave me a ring that belonged to my Uncle Homer. My Aunt Juanita, guys, she was very instrumental in how my life turned out, and my dad as well. My dad was one of the most caring, giving people that I've, from what I read to you, there was a lot of talk about giving in there, and I hope that you guys can. But she had taken, I decided, if you guys watched before, and if you're new, then you may not know, but I have some nerve issues and I get headaches and they start down here. And 22 inches and even 24 inches can kind of be a problem sometimes. So I've kind of learned that, and this is the look that I wanted anyways, that the shorter, it really does need to be under 40 grams and around 35. Well, I am really into the odd numbers. To be number one, you have to be odd, right? So I like 21 inch, I like the 23 inch, which is what this is now cut to, and I like 25 inch. 25 inch will still slide over my big noggin. 24 does not. Most of you guys will get this look probably. I am 239 pounds now and 240, whatever you want to call it, and 6 foot, almost 4. And so someone had once said, you know, you don't need anything longer than a 22. Well, a 22 was going to fit way down here on some people. You know, a 22 on me is there. So it just depends on your body style. It really depends on your neck and how, you know, your trap sit. But for me, I wanted something casual, especially guys, I'm working back. Some of you knew before that I went and worked at a pawn shop. Well, now I'm actually was asked to manage one by myself at the city that I live in. So it's a wonderful job. I love it. I get to deal with, you know, different people every day, same people every day. I get to deal with just anything that I consider cool or fun. It's a very, very relaxed job most of the time. I get to deal with gold, and so, you know, stuff that I get or, you know, I find in scrap, you know, I've always pulled and tried to sell it for scrap or a little more to people in the tried truth to, you know, not only make money for our company, but to give second life to a piece of jewelry that may be melted that somebody will appreciate and can get for a very good deal. With that being said, we wear collared shirts, guys, and it's, you know, the shorter it is up here. So when you wear that collar, pretend that this is like an open collar here, womp womp, you would see that, right? So if it's a 24 inch, really the only time that you can ever see that is, I don't know if you know this, but when you sit down, your shirt kind of goes with it. And so you can kind of see it in there like that. 22 inches, I feel, would be too short for me. I've always done 22. I've had 23 inch necklaces, guys, and I've always just thought they were great. So my big three, right? I love ropes and I love the Cuban. And if you watch my other one, I thought the Heavy Link was just awesome. So move on. I wanted something, again, I've had all of this before, but I missed it. I knew I needed it. It's time to get something and just sit on it with gold going up, down on everything else. So my instinct was to get a rope, and because I love ropes, but I just remember that I wanted it thinner like this. So a 4, a 3.5, it will catch. And it doesn't really bother me, but if you lean forward a lot at work and you come back like this, you know, over and over, it might be embarrassing in front of a customer or something. I wanted something very clean cut. Guys, the heavier the rope, the less likely it is to pinch. The only time my 6mm rope ever gets me is when I take it off over my head, and some it will grab and just pull sometimes. Or, yeah. But so this is what we're It's what you're kind of dealing with there, okay? So that's just the solitaire look. And here in a moment, I will see the reflection from that star on my shirt. So yesterday, when I went to work, I ended up wearing a thicker hoodie. I wore like a Carhartt hoodie. It was really rainy and, well, actually it was really rainy when I left, and then it decided that it was gonna get kind of hot and muggy. Now, it was nice outside, but guys, I work inside a building with a lot of a lot of glass. So when I look at this, like this, my honest opinion with this shirt is that this is too small for this. That this would need to be, you know, a little bit bigger. Just however you would have that. However, I don't care. I liked it, and it looks better with a thicker hoodie. So this is kind of a t-shirt, long sleeve hoodie. You know, I'm talking like, guys, something that was warm. And so with that being said, it looked better. It looks a lot better like that. But I wanted to go ahead and show you what that would look like. And this is a 26 inch, 23 inch, 26 inch, 3.2mm, 6mm rope, okay? Something that I wish I could do for you guys is have a 24-inch chain, but I don't have one in here. I have a couple, but I don't even think they would look really good with this. If you had maybe a 24-inch rope that would sit right underneath this at let's see, it's 3.2, so a 3.5 millimeter rope probably, or because the ropes do look a little bit bigger. But as for headaches and stuff, guys, I have had no really big issue with that. This is the 5 millimeter concave. Which, if you're new, you know that the Miami Cubans are my second favorite chain. However, guys, they're heavy. So this is that Concave Curb, 26 inches, 5 millimeters. It's really 5.2. But here you are with that. And you can really get away with a mini pendant in here, not a standard size Jacoje. And I'm only saying Jacoje because we all know what the standard Boss crosses and the minis look like. Absolutely love this chain. The concave, it weighs like 36 grams too. So to let you know, I mean, that weighs 36 grams, and now I believe this 23-inch necklace right here weighs 36 or 36 grams. But also, guys, this is in 14 karat. That's all they offer versus the 18 karat. So super comfortable. Never snags anything. Just lays flat. Very nice looking under the shirt too. So I don't know if you can see the flash, but it's just a very subtle shine. Just remember, it reflects all the light on these. Remember, guys, gold reflects, diamonds refract, I believe. It's been a while since I've been in science class. Check this guy out. You see it's just all the way flat on every side, and so it just really dances. And I don't know if you've ever heard me say before, but ropes kind of shimmer to me. I don't have a lot of light here, guys, and it's dark. It's 5:06 in the morning right now. If I didn't do this here, I don't do reviews very much anymore. I do miss you guys. I still read all the comments. I hope everyone's doing well. But it's just, you know, life's very busy. There's a lot going on. And you guys really don't need to see me talking about the same stuff. However, I may do one more review for you guys. After this, I will probably do one on my watch for you. But that might be it. Okay. This is a mini 18 karat flooded Boss cross. Guys, I forgot to bring the mini angel in here. But it's about like that. And so I'm all over the place right there, ain't I? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. There's a lot of excellent influencers out there, guys. There's like Big E, he's a newer one, I think. He does stuff. Mike put out a new one the other day, the Try Truth. If you guys have not joined the Try Truth group, check it out. If you're into gold and jewelry, you know. But check out his page. He's one of the best when it comes to jewelry. So even if it's an older video, you're probably gonna find what you want through him. But anyways, guys, so this is the setup for me. As an everyday chain, I really, really like this one because it's so comfortable. However, you know, at work and everything else, like I said, I have just, since my wife went and you know, I was saying earlier, she went and got this cut for me, and she actually got it on May 20th, which was, she went that morning to get it and brought it to me. And, you know, I sent the video to my dad, and he never read it. And as I was texting the owner of Mitchell Jewelers to tell him what a wonderful job they did on the ring, it was just 20 minutes later that I got a call that my dad had collapsed to come there. And I just want to say shout out to the paramedics and first responders, because they worked on him and tried everything they could for a very long time. And they may not have been able to save my dad that day, but with the dedication and that they did and the love for their job in life, they will save somebody. So, do I think the standard cross would look good on here? I absolutely do. I downsized my collection, guys, so they don't have the standard boss cross anymore, but I do have this many. And so that's what it's just with the headaches and stuff, I don't really want to wear, you know, my pendant down here. I like it look because I grew up with that look. However, with my age and how I feel now, and I don't mean age as in, well, you're 41, you can't wear that. I mean, just the way I feel about where I'm at in life. This is more me. So it'd probably either be just a standard 6mm rope, a 7mm Cuban maybe, all in 26 inches. So right now, as you see, we're gonna do that. This is the 5, but those are 26 inches. I needed one short chain. I believe that if you can, you should always have one that's a little shorter that you can wear for different occasions, especially if, like I said, if you're wearing a button-up shirt, if you want to show. If you're tucked in, guys, all the time, who cares? It doesn't matter. But if you're somebody like me who likes to accessorize, then, you know, maybe that's for you. And like I said, super comfortable. It's not too heavy on me. I've slept in it. I've done everything else with it. It's 18 karat, but it's a heavy link. It's going to be fine. 22 karat heavy link is going to be fine. People, you think it would break? Probably not. You're more likely, if you're real rough with it, to probably dent the gold, like make marks in it, you know, than to break it. But who knows, guys? You just need to be careful with your stuff. Be careful if it's 10 karat. Treat your stuff with respect, okay? You work hard for your stuff. But I'm going to go. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what happened to that guy that I was thinking I needed it, and then I was going to sell the 26 inch, and I thought, the heck with it. I really like that. I'm just going to go have it sliced up. I was going to sell the extra piece of gold, but my wife took it. It was 5 grams of gold, so she said, I'll take that. So I think it was worth like $400 or something at the time. But I love you all very much. Guys, go hug somebody. Tell somebody you love them. Do something good for somebody. Do something good for yourself and love yourself, okay? I do. I'm just playing, guys. I do love you, though, and I hope that you guys have a very blessed day. See ya.